What's up, y'all? SSJ back here with a special video. So this is actually going to be a collab video with a friend of mine. His name is Mal's Fortress. So please, if you would be so kindly to go ahead and give him a like and subscribe to some of his videos.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Darth Mal. This is my very first collab video on YouTube, man, with the man SSJ. And today we're going over Sparking Zero. Okay, I have a few topics to talk about here, and yeah, let's hop on in. So first things first, 164 people on the roster. Okay, now that may include DLC, it may not, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't include DLC. That'd be pretty crazy. There should be some people on the roster, and there should be some people who are not on the roster.
With the recent second trailer that was released, we're definitely super hyped about this game. We already know that the game is going to have 164 plus characters, and hopefully that's going to be all of the characters included in the game without DLC. We don't know from there, but we'll definitely go over it in a future video or stream. So with that being said, we already know about the 164 characters being in the game. Should the characters that they have in the game be characters that are all completely fighters? Should we have some characters not be in the game, such as characters like Hercule or characters like Chaozu that don't really fight or aren't really all that strong? What do you think?
People on the roster, and there should be some people who are not on the roster. Like, let's say I want to say like Hercule, you know, something like Hercule, like Poir, like Oolong, like. But if they are in this one, I would not like that. Okay, Hercule isn't a fighter. He fights, of course, but he isn't like a powerful fighter like Goku or Vegeta, right? And so he shouldn't be there. You know, Oolong should not be there. People like that just shouldn't be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, leave the actual top tier gameplay mechanics to the actual legit fighters, because like you're just wasting mechanics at that point, wasting just, you know, dev talent on weird characters that shouldn't be in the game. So yeah, no people who don't fight, get them out of here, please. Now I would love to see characters who aren't in like the anime yet or the games. Like Moro will be great. Just some of the manga characters, you know, I'd be down with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, add those guys, give those guys some shine, you know, because it's like we don't know much about them outside the manga. You know, they aren't in any mobile games. I'm pretty sure they aren't in any, you know, anime series. Like, it's just like people like that, just put them in the game. You know, like Moro will be great, Granola, whatever. You know, just put them in there. That'd be sick. That would be super sick.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you about the Moro thing and Granola. Definitely, if not in the base game, I can see them being DLC because they are rather new and not a lot of fans have actually read the manga or really know too much about those characters. Maybe even characters like Android 21 as DLC, or maybe free DLC. Maybe characters such as Jocko, or even, what's his name? Like Dragon Ball Hero characters even.
Put them in there. That'd be sick. That would be super sick. Okay, because like no one will see that coming. No one will see that coming. So that'd be dope. Now the story mode should be the exact same, but make it better as an old game, because I love the story mode in Takaichi. Okay, I think it's just so fun. It's just so cool. Like, do that what they did back then, but just make it more grand scale, I guess. You know, like it could be harder, I guess, because in my opinion, gamers are, what's the word, I guess, a lot more talented now. You know, like gamers aren't as incompetent as we were back then as kids. Like, we're all adults now, so this story should be harder, if not just as hard as the last one. And also, it should go from the Sand Saga all the way to whatever is the newest arc in Super. Okay, that's my biggest gripe with modern Dragon Ball games, is that they don't really cover Super anymore. I think Xenoverse did, and that's it. But like, Kakarot isn't gonna do that for some weird reason. Like, go all the way to Super, okay? Because honestly, it's like, I'm not even a big fan of Super. I think it's kind of weird. You know, it's kind of a weird anime for me. I don't really like it like that. But I'll be fine with playing the arcs in the games, though. It's like, I'm not sure why they just won't make these arcs in the game. So hopefully in Sparking Zero they add the Super arcs to the game. That would be sick, man. Just, y'all see it here, bro. Like, the game looks so beautiful. It's just like, I want to play every single arc in this game, man. Every single arc. Yes, please add Super arcs, please and thank you. Now DLC is tricky because DLC could be a variety of things. It could just be all characters. It could be, you know, story modes, or I'm not sure what the DLC could be like. If I had to guess, I'm going ahead and say it might be just characters, because I don't see him adding any arcs after, you know, the story mode was like. I'm not sure if a fighting game like this would do that, because like it's just not really a story-based game like Kakarot is, right? Because Kakarot adds DLC, but just a pure fighter like this, I don't see them adding any arcs. So if I have to guess, I'm gonna say it's all characters, and if that's the case, I want to see characters that like who are fighters that, you know, couldn't be on a roster in the main game. You know, like say for example, let's say someone like, I don't know, Goku Black, right? He should be in the base game, but add him as DLC. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he deserves to be DLC, same way anyone else. So yeah, DLC. That's all I have to say about that. I don't think there's going to be any story expansions or anything like that, but I see it being purely characters. So if you do that, make sure you add the right characters. All right, no freaking weird characters that no one wants to play as. So yeah, man.
Right, and to piggyback onto what you said, I do agree that this game's story mode should definitely be just like the original Tenkaichi games. In my opinion, I think it should be something similar to Tenkaichi 2, because Tenkaichi 2 I think is the best one. It's definitely better than Tenkaichi 3 in my opinion. As far as the story mode goes, people will probably argue and say that Tenkaichi 3 is better, which I do understand. But the story mode, how you can kind of fly around the overworld map just like in Budokai 3 and discover different secrets and go to different areas to unlock characters and different moves. I do think customization would be cool to see, because back in Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3, there was character customization where you could add special like defense, or make them have extra ki, start off with extra health, or have a little bit extra speed, extra attack. Everybody knows the infamous Red Patara Gogeta in Tenkaichi 3. So that would be definitely something cool to be introduced back in the game. Now, whether they bring it to the just offline modes or if they add it to the online modes, that'll be something else. And I do agree with what you said about how developers don't really have as much care like they used to. That's definitely the case. It's a lot of cutting corners and using recycled material. Now, as far as the arcs go, this game definitely needs to start from Dragon Ball, going all the way to Super. And I've said that in my previous video I did, and I think I said it in a stream that we also did as well, that this next Dragon Ball game, since it's essentially going to be Tenkaichi 4, it needs to start from Dragon Ball and go all the way to Dragon Ball Super. I know you're not a big Super fan, but hey, people are going to want to play as Rose Goku Black, and people are going to want to play as Hit and Jiren, who we saw in the trailer. So I think we're going to pretty much going to have our bellies full when it comes to the content that we receive in Budokai Tenkaichi 4 / Sparkling.
So yeah, man. But that's it for me, man. Back to SSJ. Peace.
I want to thank y'all for watching the video, and Mal for going ahead and doing this crossover video with me. If you like videos like this, go ahead and give this a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Also subscribe and like Mal's videos as well. Peace.
She don't wanna be saved, don't save her. 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 She don't wanna be saved.